G'day guys, and welcome to this episode of Aussie English Grammar in Plain English. No more jargon, guys. No more jargon. So today we're going to be talking about all the different ways that we can use the word they, as well as their, theirs, themselves, etc. as a singular pronoun, guys, as a way of referring to one person, okay? So we use they to refer back to a pronoun, words such as someone, anyone, everyone, no one. And the same goes for noun phrases. Any employee, every student, which person. Some examples. Everyone tried their hardest. Someone left their umbrella here. There's someone on the phone and I've no idea who they are. Note, you have to use a plural verb after they. They are, they do, they think, they hope. You'll never say they is, they hopes, they does, never. Examples. Someone's calling you and they hope they're not wasting their time. I know someone who's got a crush on you, but they haven't told me much. There's someone waiting outside, but they're gonna leave soon. Use they when referring back to nouns of different genders when joined by or. Pete or Kel think they can do it. Out of Matt or Jane, one of them thinks they'll get to the party. Use they to refer back to an individual of unknown gender or whose gender you don't want to reveal. My friend said they'd be in Melbourne this week. Do you know anyone who would think they're a good applicant for this job? Someone donated money, but they wish to remain anonymous. When not to use they. Don't use they when the context makes it obvious which gender you're talking about. Examples. A man came over yesterday and they wanted to see you. You would say, a man came over yesterday and he wanted to see you. Do you know this girl? They're waiting outside. Nope. Do you know this girl? She's waiting outside. The same happens with a named individual because more often than not, if you know their name, you're going to know their gender. Jane thinks they can do it. Nope. Jane thinks she can do it. Pete thinks they'll arrive late. Nope. Pete thinks he'll arrive late. If you use they in this situation, you make it sound like Jane or Pete is thinking about or talking about other people. Jane thinks they, those people. Pete thinks they, those people. To make sure that you know that he's talking about himself or she's talking about herself, you have to say he or she. A special note on themself or themselves. Apparently, you should probably use themself in these situations where they are thinking of themself, okay? When it's sort of reflexive. However, because native speakers are so used to hearing themselves in the plural, even when we use it in the singular form, we're going to hear or we're going to say they think of themselves instead of they think of themselves. Use either, it doesn't really matter, guys. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope it helps. Start using they because this is a small tip that will make you sound a lot more like an English native speaker. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Peace out. G'day guys, Pete here. Just a quick message. If you want the bonus content for today's video, make sure that you come over to the AussieEnglishClassroom.com, click enroll here, and you will get access to all the bonus content for today's video, as well as all of the podcast expression episodes and interview episodes. So if you'd like to upgrade your English, jump over to the AussieEnglishClassroom.com, enroll, and start leveling up your English. I'll see you in class. I know, guys. What the fuck?